let's look at the SWOT analysis. Because I'm seeing security people here. What is the situation in the Great Lakes region? One, close to 3 million refugees are in Uganda. That our intervention in South Sudan, our intervention in the DRC has uprooted close to or more than 3 million people. And they are in Uganda. The second one, we have genocide in Darfur. You can't tell how many millions are dead in Darfur. We have mass deaths in Sudan, both south and north. And then we have a genocide against Muslims in Central Africa. After the Serika rebels' capture of Central Africa were uprooted, we have mass killings in Kigali when RPA attacked Kigali. You have dead bodies floating on Lake Edward, so on Lake Victoria, but you don't have River Akagera connecting with Kigali. That is the truth Karegeya was talking about. That is the SWOT analysis. That you have millions of people, you have hundreds of thousands of people dying in Kigali, you have their dead bodies floating on Lake Victoria, but you have not interrogated how they landed in Lake Victoria and who drove them there or who escorted them there. And then the fundamental question is, how sure are you that you are not next? Now, so Mr. Karegeya is saying these issues are not for academic boardrooms, they are for intelligence. And in intelligence, there are two classes. There is the Simon Morongo group, which is compliant, and then there is the Romshana group that are rebels inside there. I.e., you see truth, don't raise it. Serve not the national interest, but the personal interest. Now, if you are looking at this problem in the Great Lakes region, you need to define who are or what are the cooperative forces. Both mobile, cooperative forces and cooperative forces. And if you are interested in having literature on this, you go and read the RAND Cooperation documents. The RAND Cooperation is a consulting firm for USA on foreign policy, both cooperative and mobile forces. So you have Israel as a cooperative force, you have Jordan as a cooperative force, now you have Turkey recently, which has assisted in destroying Syria and expanding Russia from Syria, also as a cooperative force. Then the second one is the definition of the axis of evil. So you have Iran, Iraq, Syria, North Korea, Libya, Sudan. These are defined by evil. Who defines them as evil?